Hi, it's Pam Butera, your local real estate advisor. Today I'm going to reveal to you why we're suggesting that sellers get a home inspection up front. And the reason being, with the market shifting like it has, I want my sellers to be so prepared that when the offer comes in, we don't have any question as to what the buyer is going to ask for on the inspection. And I recently interviewed our preferred home inspector, and here's some of the things that he's going to discover while he's doing an inspection so that you can be best prepared to put your home on the market in as close to perfect condition as we can get it. Hi, today I'm here with Joe Donnelly with US Inspect, and he's going to reveal to you the importance of getting a home inspection when you buy or sell your home. So Joe, tell me what you're going to be doing here with the heater.
We're going to be checking the heater to make sure everything's functioning properly. Checking for any damage to the heat exchanger, which is the heart of the unit, to make sure we're not going to be getting carbon monoxide coming back into the house. Looking for leaks, rust, deterioration, things of that nature. And also explaining how the system works to you.
So you actually take this apart and you get into the meat of it, huh?
Open it up as much as I can. Not going to tear it apart, but look and see as much as you can.
So Joe, when you're in this part of the basement, what are you really focused on in looking for?
Up here we're looking for signs of water penetration from the outside, making sure the foundation, no significant cracking or movement. We're going to be checking out the electric panel over here to make sure everything's sized properly, no electrical issues. And then also take a look at your water lines coming in this case the main for the house, and then you also have a sprinkler system in the house.
And I know you were outside earlier. Can you tell me a little bit about what you were doing outside of the home?
On the outside, I started off looking at the roof, making sure we didn't have any missing shingles, flashings were done properly. Checked out the exterior covering, in this case stone veneer and stucco, looking for, again, deterioration, cracking, things of that nature. Just to make sure the house is more watertight, or weather tight, I guess you'd say. So we're not getting anything from outside inside the house.
Right, water's not our friend with the house.
Exactly.
And when you write up your report, how do you typically do that? Do you give a recommendation so the seller knows what kind of action they need to take?
Right, we break our report down into a couple different sections. One is defects, which are material defects for the house or safety conditions, things that should be addressed. Then we also have related information, which are maintenance things, doing some minor painting, caulking, things like that, which are just general homeowner issues to keep up with throughout the years.
Right, because a house needs constant attention. So that's great. So in your report, it'll give them like an ongoing guide on what they need to do.
Exactly.
Terrific. So Joe, I see you've taken the electrical box apart. Tell me what you're looking for in here.
Okay, mainly what we're looking for is to make sure the wires are compatible with the breakers.
Okay.
What I mean by that, you have different size wires.
Okay.
14 gauge, 12 gauge, 10 gauge. And they're only rated for X amount of amps to come through it. Like a 14 gauge wire is only rated to carry 15 amps. So I want to make sure it's not attached to a breaker that's larger than that. Otherwise, it would have the ability to draw more power, which could overheat the wire and damage it. So we check that out here.
How often do you see electrical issues?
Well, there's different types of electrical issues. That was one of the main things. Secondarily, we always see what are called double taps, where you have two wires going to one breaker. That's very common.
Okay.
A lot of times it's not much of an issue, but it's not the way it should be done. So we see that all too often, I would say. When do we see major electrical issues? Unfortunately, it's when the homeowner does their own work.
Right.
They think they know what's going on, but they actually don't.
Got it.
Everything in here looks good. Main breaker.
So as always, if you're thinking of selling, please give a call. I'd love to share with you some other great tips we have so we can make sure that we get you top dollar. My office number here is 215-646-9200. That reaches me directly, or Pam at pambutera.com.